Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Queen City Prepper. So I know I've been gone for quite some time, so I no longer live in the Queen City. I've moved to this little town. There's about 17,000 people, somewhere in there. So yeah, was living in an apartment. Now I live in a 2-bedroom house with a developed basement, so that's awesome. And I'll be rebuilding from scratch my food prep. And sometimes the memories of what I used to have, of my food prep that I used to have from years ago, haunt me, because it's like, oh, I had such nice shelves and I had, I had everything, and now I got nothing. So I'll be starting over from scratch. Has anybody else out there had to start over from scratch? Did you have to use up your food prep? Maybe you lost your job or due to illness or something like that. Share your thoughts. Feel free to post a link to your videos or tag me or whatever you need to do. So yeah, I would love to hear your experiences with that. For myself, yeah, I'll be starting over from scratch. So I need to find out what's available in my little community. I need to go and check out what kind of shelving units that are suitable and heavy duty and sturdy, and how many can I fit into my basement, and how I'm going to arrange my basement, and all that kind of stuff. My basement's kind of divided like into, if you lengthwise divide it into thirds, 2/3 of it is like carpet, and it's kind of like a living room area down there. So my sons are living with me, so 2 of them spend a lot of time down there, and that's kind of like their living space, which is fine. The other third of the basement is not developed. It's just, the concrete and everything, and that's like the laundry storage room area, and it's fairly long, and so I have stuff stored underneath the stairs, so, like Christmas trees and seasonal kind of stuff. And then I've got 2 small apartment-sized deep freezes. One is filled with meat, and the other is fruits and vegetables and some bread. So I can, all along that one wall, I can store shelving units, and so that's what I plan on doing. And possibly maybe out in the living area downstairs, I can maybe put some shelving units or whatever. Haven't decided exactly how I'm gonna space it out and stuff like that. So my first goal is to start getting shelving units and to start stocking stuff. So I need to do that. I'll be taking you guys along with my journey on that. The good thing is this little town has a bulk barn, and it has Superstore, and so I can go and get dehydrated fruits and vegetables and dried beans and lentils and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's great. We've got a Dollar Tree here and a Dollarama as well, so you can go and get things there. So that's one area of prepping that I need to start doing all over again. The other one is I want to have an emergency fund set up in place, and my goal is to save $10,000 strictly for an emergency fund. And that would be for, like, if there's ever something wrong with my car, I needed to get that fixed. If there was an illness, say you couldn't work anymore, say you lost your job, who knows, but there would be $10,000 there as a cushion fund at all times, to cover those kind of emergencies. And that would last, like, let's say it's job loss or something like that, that would last minimum 6 months, possibly longer, and that's covering shelter, utilities, food, transportation, clothing, those kind of bare basic needs that you need to have met. That's not like for getting your nails done or wanting to go out to the movies with your friends. That's strictly for emergencies. So that's what my other goal is. So the one goal set up the pantry, the food prep, the long-term storage, do that, and do the $10,000 emergency fund thing immediately. So I'm going to give myself a year to save up the 10 grand. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. If I stick to my budget really, really, really good, hopefully by next July, I would have that 10 grand saved up. And that's really, that's not eating out. That's not going to the movies. That's just saving. So I'm hoping I can get it done, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, you guys are welcome to join me, come along for the ride, and I'll share my journey with you. Literally starting over from scratch. It's a total reset. That's okay. It's better late than never to get back into it. And yeah, so that's it for now. Ciao, everybody.